Today I'm going to start off in one of two cars. One is my donor car. I've torn everything off of it, out of it actually, and I am going to be putting it into the other car that I have. This is a 97 convertible Cobra, and it was supposed to be my straight line car, but I hate convertibles. I can't stand them, and I wanted something different. And today I'm going to show you the car that I did buy. And we found it in a field, not a barn. So it's a field find, not a barn find. But yeah, as you can see, I've torn everything out of it. Seats, center console, dash, not the pedals, but the steering column, everything. The engine was gone. My husband tore it out. He was going to use his 351 Windsor to put in this, but he got a 66 Mustang Fastback, and he decided that he wanted to put the 351 in that instead. So I was staring at this car thinking, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I don't want to deal with it. And so when I bought the other car that I have, I was staring at this one going, why can't I use the parts out of this one? So I will take you to the other car that I got. I bought it back in October, I believe. Had it for a while, and I wish I took a video of tearing all this stuff apart, but I didn't. So yeah, well, I'll show you around and show you what I've done. So here's the inside that I was just in. So as you can see, dash, center console, seats, all gone. I won't be using the back seats because it won't work. So let's take you to the outside, show you what I'm going to do. We've got K-frame, A-arms, and shocks that all need to come off still. I had a guy come and buy the calipers, rotors, all the good stuff for the braking. He took all of that stuff, so it's just kind of sitting on jacks. Neighbors are they're okay with it, but we need to get this thing going. I'm actually going to be taking the rear end off of this and putting it onto the other car. So we'll walk you over to the other car and show you that. There it is, the 1971 Mach 1. And I found it in a field, like I said, and it's my favorite Mach. It's got a lot of damage as far as rust, body panels, quarter panels, gone, shot, rusted out. I'm pretty sure somebody wrecked it. There's actually a big dent right here. You can see it, there it is. Big dent. Lots of rust. Looks like they tried pulling the panels with the puller. Didn't look like it worked out very well. Super rusted out. I've got Bondo. Lots of Bondo. From this body line down, pretty much on the whole entire car is just Bondo. For some reason, they even Bondoed this stuff. I mean, look how bad that is. Not great. There's some things that I could probably fix. The gas cap. I mean, it's a gas cap. Cool gas cap, but it doesn't really stay. So I'll have to be replacing a lot of stuff. The wing, fiberglass, gone, shot. It's too dry to even fix. I don't even think that's repairable. So excuse my shadow. But yeah, you can see like Bondo cracking. I mean, it's just absolutely terrible. The bottom of the doors, actually, other than this part right here, are pretty good. The fenders are good. The hood, pretty good as well. Um, it's a beast of a time trying to get that hood open because it's so rusted. It's just been sitting for so long. The last time it was registered was 1998. So it take a lot to fix. This bumper, done. I don't think this is repairable. I don't know. I'm having a hard time figuring it out. All that seems to be okay, but I'm gonna need a new headlight bucket. The grill is in decent shape, not terrible. But so on the hood, I think, yeah, right here. So a lot of Bondo, They put hood pins in, which I don't think a 71 had hood pins. I'm pretty sure they didn't. So yeah, but I will, let's check out the inside. Ta-da! This is my plan. Let me sit in here. Oh my god. Okay, so my plan is to put the dash, the SN95 dash in here. It's just hanging there. But we got to figure out a bracketing system for this dash. It actually surprisingly fits really, really, really well. There will be a small gap, probably about an inch or so on each side, maybe a half an inch on each side that we got to figure out to blank out. But center console is going to go in as well. We're doing an automatic transmission, so it's just cable driven. So we're going to be moving this over back a little bit. So which means I got to drill a new hole. So this can be fitted to where we need it to match the dash. Seats, they're gonna stay for right now, so they're temporary. I want Recaros, so they're nice and comfy. These ones, not so much. But here's the back. I kind of just threw more parts back there. But yeah, I'm gonna be deleting the back seat. No back seat. I want this to be a straight line car, but I also want it to be a show car. So I'm kind of having a hard time determining what I want to do. I do have new floor pans though. There are some massive holes in the floor here. Floors aren't tacked in, they're not welded in. They're just kind of temporarily sitting here. So, yeah, if you look here. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Not great. So as far as doors go, I'm going to need to get a new handle for this door. It's not good. It's not really working so well anymore. The SN95 door cards, they're not going to work on here. These doors are too long, and those are the doors on the 97 are too short. So I've got to figure something out if I whether want to buy new ones that look original to this the car, or make something. I'm not entirely too sure yet. Well, that's pretty much my plan. As far as the inside, with the engine, I've got a 289 sitting in the garage that I want to twin turbo, and put into this. That engine's gonna look this itty bitty inside the engine bay, but my plan is very temporary with the 289. The 351 Cleveland that I have in the car right now, the original motor, I want to rebuild. I've never rebuilt an engine. I've never even put an engine into a car. This is actually going to be my first time ever doing that. I think it should be interesting to see how this journey goes with this car. Me never have built a car. This is going to be my first experience doing it. Putting an engine in, doing the whole inside, doing pretty much everything other than painting. I mean, I've painted a car. I went to school to do painting, so I know how to do that stuff. I know how to make cars look very pretty. But luckily my husband knows quite a bit and he's going to be able to help me. Um, and I just want to show you guys the process of going through with this. It's going to be a long one. It's not going to be done within months. It might be a year. I don't know. I have no clue. But the first thing in hand is to get the Cleveland out. I need to get that out and then get the 289 in and then get the drivetrain taken care of on this car. So it's drivable. Right now, it's a rust bucket. There's holes everywhere. So those all need to be patched up. But as long as I can move it back and forth, that's the main goal as far right now. So I think that's gonna do it. I mean, it's gonna be cool. I hope. Here's what I have to say. I know there's gonna be a lot of people who are gonna hate this. And they want me to keep it original, but I think it would be so cool to put this dash into this car. I don't know why. I just think modernizing it just a little bit is going to be awesome. It's the car is so far gone with rust and all that stuff, and all the patching that we're going to have to do is just not. Is never going to be the same as it was off the showroom floor. It's just not. It's been sitting in a field since 1998, so I the originality of it all is gone. The seats were gone. The original dash was so brittle. I would barely touch it, and just all the plastic stuff would just flake off. Plus, mouse poop, mouse pee is just it was no good. It was nowhere from salvageable. And yes, I could buy a new dash um off of like eBay or CJ Pony Parts or American Muscle somewhere, but I don't want to. I mean, I have a car that is going to be going to a junkyard, the 97, and I might as well save as much as I possibly can. And nobody's ever done this. I've seen one other car, one other Mach. It was a 1970 Mach, and it was yellow, and the guy did it as a mid-engine um, in the back, and he did an SN95 dash in it. So that's the only other one that I've seen. Maybe there's more out there, who knows, but I think that this would probably be really cool. A cool talking point to bring conversation. And I'll be making videos of all the stuff that I'm going to be doing with the car, going through the process, pulling the engine, putting the new engine in, rebuilding the Cleveland, all that stuff. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for listening to me rant. Hopefully, we can get this done in a shorter amount of time than I'm anticipating, but we'll see what happens. Subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment. Any suggestions, I will read through all the comments and take any suggestions that you guys think might work for the car. Like I said, I have no clue what the hell I'm doing, so hopefully it works out. See you guys.